What is going on, guys? Blockchain Billionaire, we're back with another altcoin video. Today we're going to talk about another brand new coin that has hit the market. It is getting some serious influencer attention, and I do believe that this could be a really cool coin for you guys to get onto. Now keep in mind, considering it's brand new, there's a huge risk. There's always a huge risk with crypto and especially brand new coins, but I wanted to talk about this one because again, there's some big players that potentially might talk about this one, and this might be a really good time to get in. So let's get right into it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we start, I want to mention I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber talking about his thoughts and opinions on his favorite crypto. So let's get into it, guys. We have Saint, and this is going to be another charity-based token, and I personally love anything to do with charity, but again, this might be a risky bet. And I just want to start off the video and really emphasize that this one, it's really hard to tell. It's very unpredictable. It's very, very new, but there are some things, and we'll get onto it. So if you guys watch until the end, you'll understand why I believe this could be a good token for us to get in. I don't know the longevity aspect to this, but at least if you can make a quick buck, everybody's happy, right? So let's talk about Saint. So why Saint, right? So there are more than 2.2 billion children in the world. Many of them are stricken by poverty, sickness, and or abuse. Most of the problems faced by children can be mitigated through research, product development, and volunteerism. And there are so many great organizations working to make an impact. However, available funds or lack thereof is an issue. Saint is on a mission to change this, right? So set your slippage to 12% on PancakeSwap. So there's a total supply of 1 quadrillion. They burned right off the bat 400 trillion, and I'll prove that as well. There's a circulating supply of 600 trillion as well right now. So the same protocol. Basically, they employ 4 simple functions, which is the reflection, liquidity pool acquisition, burn, and charitable donations in each trade. That transaction is taxed with a 10% fee, which is split 3 ways, right? So one way is the 4% fee, which is redistributed to all holders, which is cool. The 4% fee, which is then split 50-50, and half of it is sold into the contract in BNB, while the other half of the same tokens are paired automatically with the previously mentioned BNB and added as a liquidity pair on PancakeSwap. And the third one is 2% fee, which goes to the charitable as a charitable donation. So that's a really cool way of, setting up the infrastructure with the tokenomics. I personally like it. I'm really happy, again, just to see any company that is actually wholehearted, hopefully, and is giving back to the community, giving back and actually making a difference in the world. There's just so much money in crypto, to be honest. Like, we're talking hundreds of millions, billions of dollars. And I mean, instead of it sitting in someone's pocket, the fact that it can go to these organizations and make even the slightest impact is huge, guys. And I think that goes a long way. So let's read their white paper. So their protocol white paper: static rewards, LP acquisition, manual burn, and charitable donations. So similar to this popular SafeMoon protocol, this project was, after all, forked from SafeMoon. Saint token aims to mitigate the bubble and its unavoidable burst caused by early buyers withdrawing their liquidity to cash in on profits. This is mitigated by the use of static rewards or reflection. So that's really cool, right? Why static? Now, the static rewards offered by Saint tokens are based on the volume being traded. These rewards, produced by a part of the 10% transaction fee, encourages holders not to react by typical FUD by reflecting the amount of tokens back to them that is proportional to the amount in their wallets. It also discourages whale events. Early adopters are encouraged to take only what is needed so that they can maintain a portion of their holdings to continue receiving reflections, not to mention helping a worthy cause. That is big, guys. So this is just a really well thought out system, a well thought out infrastructure, and I do believe that there's some big stuff that could potentially happen here. And I want to talk about soon. There's one main influencer that has gone onto this and actually might make a big appearance talking about this coin, and considering how new they are, this could be really big, guys. And I think we're in the very foundational footprint version of this coin, because there's going to be a lot of changes and we're still very fresh. The coin is very fresh. What's happening here is very fresh, and this could be good timing, right? Now, manual burns. Burns will be controlled by a team, and the decision to carry out burn will be dependent on community feedback and current supply and demand trends in the overall market. Once the project is sustainable and ownership can safely be renounced, no more burns will occur. That is really cool right now, right? Automatic liquidity pool. So as the Saint token liquidity pool increases, a solid price floor and cushion for holders is created in an effort to prevent large dips when whales inevitably sell their tokens. So that is huge, guys. They're creating this cushion and this kind of safety net that when the things naturally happen, which is, whales selling off and big players selling off, you can feel more at ease that, you know, you're not going to actually lose out on your portfolio is not going to drop, right? So that's really cool. I like to see that. Now, charitable donations, the most important part that I believe. The final feature of Saint and the heart of the project is the creation of a charitable wallet, which the tokens will be traded back into the liquidity pool for BNB and donated to deserving children-focused charitable organizations. Charitable donations will occur at a minimum of 1 donation per week and will be featured on the website in the form of a receipt, amount, and the corresponding blockchain transaction to maintain full transparency, as well as let the community see the impact they are making. Guys, round of applause, right? If this actually is happening, and we're going to keep a really close eye on this one. But that's super cool, guys. I like the massive effort and the extent that they're taking to make sure that we feel that what they are doing is wholehearted, is honest, and they're actually committing to it. So Saint token responds to the Cetric audit of SafeMoon, right? So SafeMoon is great, well thought out project and that the cryptocurrency community has latched onto with good reason. The efforts made by their team and B, the project they forked, provide holders with the added security they've been looking for in a token. Now, the Saint team decided to build on this effort and made additional updates to the Solidity contract, including those recommended in the Certix audit. All the changes are very clearly annotated in a verified smart contract, which can be found on BSC Scan. So that is really, really cool, guys. Let's quickly talk about the roadmap. So we have exciting plans. So May, they launched influencer marketing pancake swap logo. Okay, now June, first donation, charity voting feature, CoinGecko listing, CoinMarketCap listing. And then in the future, they're going to have community engagement, community influence developments, and just more donations. And this is super subtle because I'm already seeing them talk about much bigger things and they haven't even updated the roadmap yet on it, which is cool. But then the last thing is to be able to buy Saint. Now let's take a look at their chart, guys. They are climbing fast, guys. So May 20th, they launched and they have been climbing really steady. But we are seeing some exponential growth. We saw some big buys here, and it's just been really increasing. Like we actually just hit a massive, massive all-time high. Obviously, there's going to be some sell-offs, but I like to see this, guys. I like to see the constant growth, especially for a token that only has, and let me just hit the refresh here, 895 addresses, guys. This is a brand new token. People are buying like crazy. And if you check out the holders, guys, we don't see anything too sketchy here. We see the 40% that was burned, which is exactly what they said, and a few wallets holding a decent percentage, but nothing too significant, like somebody holding 50% or 80% or 30%. This is really cool, guys. This makes me feel really at ease, and I like to see this. And if we actually look at the market cap, we can see only a $4 million market cap. So it's brand new. It's literally brand new. And we can see in some of the posts they went, like within 3-4 days, they went from $300 to $3 million market cap. So obviously this is an exponentially potential coin. So let's check out furthermore. They have their Instagram. Let's just look at the stories they recently posted. So first logo change they're doing. There's a lot of influencers talking about this, and I went through this big accounts, right? And that's actually a big reason that the coin is actually already doing really good. So there's a lot of people talking about their gains, talking about the coin already exponentially blowing up, 10 million market cap in the next 24 hours. There's a lot of people promising and over-promising some crazy numbers, and if they hit them, which they very well might, we might actually, catch a nice bag, right? So big influencers, and we're gonna get to the most important one, which is not guaranteed yet, but I think it's pretty nuts. So $300 to 3 million market cap in less than 3 days. That is pretty huge, actually. Floyd Mayweather recently followed their Twitter page. Now their Twitter page has like barely any followers. So I don't know why. Also VV Mania shouted them out, which is really big. I don't know why Floyd Mayweather would shout out this coin, or not shout out, but follow them, right? And I think there's a shout out inbound. I think they actually connected with Floyd Mayweather, and the first step was for them to follow them, and then the next step is an actual shout out. Now, Floyd Mayweather is a massive influencer, guys. He's a boxer. He's just everything. Everybody knows Floyd Mayweather, right? And everybody knows that he makes a lot of money, and everybody wants to make money like Floyd. So I think it's a pretty significant thing to see that Floyd literally just followed them, and I think what's coming after this is a shout out. And if that happens, that's pretty huge. And I'm not sure if this Logan Paul reference is just them comparing the fact that, Floyd shouting out Saint versus Jake Paul shouting out Yummy. I don't know if it's a collab or it's just a comparison. I'm not going to make any assumptions, but that's okay. So 226 followers, guys. They are brand new. Let's just quickly scroll down to the bottom. So this is the Certix audit that they looked at. So they have a link there, and you can pretty much look at all the things that were needed to be worked on. They said that they took those, they worked on them, they fixed them, and they implemented them into the Saint token, which is really, really cool. So this is their features that they have, the tokenomics we already spoke about, the kind of things that they said they're going to work on, and just some big gains, guys. They're showing like massive gains, 55,000% in 24 hours, massive gains, right? Safe Moon, or the Saint token, is going crazy. So just big pumps, which is really, really cool, and just solid growth, right? So there's, you know, they're updating as much as they can. There isn't too much because, again, the coin is brand new, right? But this is two different accounts that have followed them. Danny Gold, he's a pretty big influencer in the space, and then Floyd Mayweather. And just to show you that I'm not, you know, lying here, let's just scroll to the bottom. Floyd Mayweather, right? So that is huge, guys. Like, I don't know why he would follow them unless there was something there, but 7.8 million followers, pretty significant. And yeah, I'm actually really excited to see what comes out of it, guys, because as soon as his name speaks on it, that's going to say a lot. And they also have a Reddit page and a Telegram with 90 followers, guys. Brand new community. So I'm going to end the video there by saying this is a high risk, super high risk, but potentially high rewarding coin. I just wanted to talk about it because there's not a lot of people talking about it. This is mostly going crazy on Instagram and Twitter, but I wanted to get a video out there, and at least if this goes well, I'm really happy about it. And if this coin actually does what they say they're going to do, I stand behind it 100%, and I'm happy to be part of this project. But with that said, let's finish the video there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I have some other really cool videos. I'm going to leave some in the end cards at the end of this video if you guys want to check out more like this. But with that said, I'll end it here. See you later, guys. Peace.